Stadium, Kip Kern Field. I'm your host, Mark the Captain Bly, and on the call tonight is Mr. David Barrett and Mr. Ian Gurney. Guys, you always love NWOAL soccer action or football action or tiddlywinks.
Absolutely. And being in the same league and friends to the, northwest of us.
Yeah.
A tough team to compete with. Last year was the special year for the Tigers, traveling to Archbold and getting the first win at Archbold, 1-0. So Archbold will come into the night's game with a 2-3-0 overall record and a 0-2-0 NWOAL record, with their last game being a loss against Bluffton. Our home Tigers come in at 1-3-2 overall, 0-1-1 in the NWOAL. And our last game was a loss at Bowling Green, which was a tough one, Ian, 0-6. The JV was able to get a 2-2 win, or tie, I should say. Could have been a win. So we're going to take a break and do the national anthem here.
All right, we'll be back after.
Time right now. Ian, both teams have struggled scoring goals this year. Archbold with only 9 and our Tigers with 4. Tigers have allowed 20 goals this season, and Blue Streaks have allowed 9. They do have, in the streaks, they do have some goal scorers out there with Rudy Rogers and Jay Riley, Sonny Phillips, Bradley Williams. They all are a big part of their offense. Rudy has 3 goals and 3 assists. Jay Riley has 3 goals and 1 assist. Sonny Phillips has 2 goals and 3 assists. So it's going to be hard to figure them out, knowing where their position play. What style are they going to play? We know it's going to be a very competitive game, and it's going to be that first 5 and 10 minutes. I think both teams, they would like to get that early goal, definitely.
Yeah.
But also they don't want to give up a goal. So we'll see if we stay on our heels or we want to come forward a little bit, or we're happy to play into that middle third and just try to possess the ball a little bit. And if the opportunity knocks, I'm sure we'll go forward.
You know Archbold's going to be coming into this game with some revenge this year.
Yeah.
They're going off of a tough loss to us last year. That was a very special game for Liberty. So you got to think they're also carrying that momentum into this year's matchup. So both teams are kind of playing for Liberty wants to do it again.
Right.
Archbold doesn't want to let them do it again. So you got to think both teams are going to come out super competitive. And
right.
Anytime you get a league matchup,
right,
it's competitive. So.
Absolutely. And back in the day, when I was coaching, they had a coach, Sean Stewart, really good friend of mine, outstanding coach. They won a state title and competed at a very, very high level for many, many years. And now steps in Stuart Roger, which is doing a phenomenal job with the squad. And again, it's a rivalry game. Archbold travels well in any sport. So we have a decent-sized crowd traveled from Archbold to here to Liberty Center. And, of course, Liberty Center has a nice crowd here, too. So the players are stepping out onto the field now, so we're getting ready to go. Excited for this, but in me being a Tiger fan and former coach, I'm just as nervous.
Yep. No, I still get nervous up here, even coming as a former player. Like, you want them to do so good, and it kind of gives you a nervous tense as well. So
Absolutely.
this should be a very good matchup, though. Both teams have quality players, and both teams have playmakers. So
Absolutely.
I think this game will be very, very close and competitive, and I think it's going to come down to maybe who wins more the 50-50s, who steps more, who stays aggressive the full game, not just here and there. So.
And even last year with a season that we want to try to remember but also try to forget, the highlight of that season was definitely the win at Archbold by all means. And for what you and your teammates did that day at Archbold, it just gives me goosebumps still to the day. And I'm hoping to get those same type goosebumps in this game. See how the Tigers can play here. Okay. All right, we're starting out. Archbold plays it back to center back, and they go through over top of the midfield, back to the backs. Logan Hagen is there. It'll come off his knee, so it'll be an early corner, I think, for Archbold, which it is.
Very aggressive right out of the gate, looking for their winger, allowing them to get a scoring opportunity right here off of a corner, probably just a couple seconds into the game.
Yeah.
Right away they got the ball, and it's almost like they predetermined that. They knew what they wanted to get to right away.
So a ball that goes on top of the 6 comes across, and that is cleared out by Ian Rosebrook. Wes Wilhelm trying to attack the ball. Goes to the wing, a far side for Archbold. Archbold dribbles across the formation. A bit of a stab there, and Rosebrook again will punt it out, far side of the field. And it's just withstanding this first, that first 5-10 minute block for both teams, not just for Liberty, but for Archbold. You don't want to give up that early goal or be on our heels that whole time.
You don't want to give yourself a hole they dig yourself out of early.
Right, so Archbold plays back to the middle. Jaden Miller needs to come over. Good tackle by Andrew Meyer in the middle. Archbold does keep it. They chip it forward, and that's headed forward by Rosebrook, saying his name quite a bit here, so see what happens. That'll go over top. Logan Hagen will knock it out. It'll be another corner for Archbold at 33-30 mark.
So that's twice now here in the first 2 minutes of this game that Archbold's played a ball to that right side.
Right.
So.
And if I looked at the stats from last year's game, and Archbold had 4 corners in the first half and 4 corners in the second. And already, just 2 minutes in, a loose ball into the box. Joe Smith trying to get it cleared. Back centered, and Tyler McDougall will clear it.
So maybe something I'm seeing right now from the Tigers is stabs. They're kind of not going for the full tackle. So,
I mean, you can throw out Archbold's record. You can throw out, what the record is now. It means absolutely nothing. Both these teams come in as basically undefeated teams when they play each other. That's how hard they play against each other.
That's how last game was all 80 minutes.
They're stacked right inside the box. Looked like Christian got a foot on it, and Christian grabs the save, or a hand on it. So Christian with the punt here. Comes off side of his foot. 16 for Archbold gets a touch. Joe Smith is there. He lets the ball loose. A long shot. Christian get his mitt up there. He almost made the mistake. He caught himself. Thank goodness on that.
So right away you're seeing Archbold play super aggressive. It looks like they coming out like I said, like they want something to prove this year. So
right. Hard slide tackle forward. No foul. West was over there. Goes to the far side now. They're having success over there with I think that's 7 for Archbold. And that's blocked. Logan Hagen will tap at it again, but goes into the box, right in the front. Shot taken just wide by Archbold.
One thing I'm seeing from Liberty right now is, I don't know if it has something to do with
nerves.
It being hot outside, nerves, or what it is. It just seems like they're just a tad step behind the passes right now, but
right. And and that's the same way it was at Bowling Green.
Yep.
They just seem like overwhelmed with Bowling Green's attack in the first half.
Yep.
So goal kick coming out by Christian. Now at Bowling Green, he had some really good goal kicks. He's improving on that quite a bit. That's a good ball through, but 6 steps in front. And that'll be knocked forward by Kern. A chip ball forward, and they're staying on that right side. And that'll go out the end line, be a Liberty Center goal kick.
I mean, I think that's every attack that Archbold's kind of had right now. They're looking to that right side.
Absolutely.
Right side, and then they want to play it through. So.
Yeah, and the history, again, going back a long bit here, 2010, when Liberty Center got voted into the school, unanimous decision, and then calls from Jen Kidder and her husband and Sean Stewart. How'd you guys do it? And Archbold was able to come in, and that's how soccer finally got into the NWAL, because we had to play outside of that into they called it the Alphabet League. It was mainly teams, city teams, Mauser, Start, stuff like that. But that was the only league that was available because there was not enough teams to form that. So that's 2 communities working together for one goal, and then Delta came in after that. So it was great to see that all these teams are part of it now.
Oh, yeah.
So a Liberty Center throw just east of the Archbold bench, near side here. A good throw over top. Wes Wilhelm is there. Gets a heavy touch, and he'll get to it. He makes that turn. Looking for some help. Takes a shot. A leg saved by the keeper. And that ball will be knocked out, cleared by Archbold off of Rosebrook.
Very good by West to keep that. I mean, he took a heavy touch, but with his speed, he was able to get back to it and still drive in a good quality cross right there for a good chance for the Tigers. And now corner, I'd like to see what the Tigers can do out of this.
Yeah, Andrew Meyer will take the corner. And we'll see. Now you also have to be very cautious of their transition because they have a lot of speed. A ball over top. It's loose in the middle, and it'll be picked up by the keeper. Archbold does have 2. They're gaining 2 more here in a second here. And that ball will bounce over top of Connor Grubaugh. Far side for Archbold. Connor Grubaugh gets a touch with it. Kern comes back. A shot that was blocked there. Joe Smith comes over in defense. Near side now, and that'll go out of play in a corner kick. They may take it quick. Corner incoming, curling in. Connor Grubaugh blocked the header with a header.
Good formation right now by Liberty. They're not allowing them too many openings over on
and
that
they're not
side.
stabbing as much as when you talked about earlier.
Yep. Good defense right there to clear it out a little bit.
Archbold releases, gets some space, plays it back to their center back. Connor Grubaugh is there. And that ball is cleared by Logan Hagan. He gets spun around, no call. It'll be an Archbold throw, far side of the field. So Archbold with an early 4 corner kicks to Liberty's 1. And they switch fields here. Near side to go to 16. Stabbed at by Joe, but he gets a foot on it. They rotate it further to the right. Logan Hagan is there. Austin comes over in defense, and that's cleared forward by Grubaugh.
And it looks like right there he just tried taking another touch just to get it onto that right side again for Archbold.
And we're getting a little bit bunched up. Looking for a cross, Archbold, and that ball's cleared by Rosebrook. So the defense and the midfield is helping clear the zone, but we just can't get it to a space or a foot to process forward.
To really get our attack going. We're stopping theirs, not getting ours going.
Right.
So maybe, and you did say good a little bit ago, they were bunched up.
Yeah.
They had a guy and 2 guys within 3 feet of each other. And
absolutely.
We know soccer is a game of space. So.
Long throw in. That's headed out by Rosebrook. Good job by Ian. Ball played for inside. Connor Grubaugh tries to get a touch, but not hard enough. And Liberty on the far side now. Austin gets a soft clear. Archbold comes forward. Grubaugh steps in front to Austin. Back over to the middle to Kern. Kern to Rosebrook. Rosebrook gets it taken away. Number 1 there. Both defenders went to him. 9 with a shot, and that's just wide. So Archbold, really they've been on our defending third a bit of this first 9 minutes, Ian.
And we both know if you allow them to do that for longer and throughout the game, they're going to start – shots are going to start going in for them. So if you're Liberty, what you want to see now You just want to see you get the ball on your side of the field and play your offense. And
Absolutely.
slowly get the game back to your pace.
Absolutely. So goal kick coming from Christian here. And they go near side, trying to hit West. West tries to get up, get a header, but nothing doing. Ball played over to the middle. Rosebrook is there. Over on the side is Austin. Over to Austin. And that ball will go out. It'll be an Archbold throw. Logan Hagan has it now. Plays it early. Good job by Logan. A little stiff pass, but that's all right. Joe Smith is there. Archbold comes in on that near side. Joe in defense. He takes a shot, I'm thinking. I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. I'm going to say a cross, or because Seven was coming in on that far side.
I think it was a cross. Just hit kind of too hard for anyone to be able to make a good quality play on the ball there.
So Liberty Center's first sub coming in. Connor Grubauer will come out, and Torrey May will step in.
Now what I'd like to see right here from Liberty Center is they just made a sub. Try to get your fresh bodies in and start getting the ball cleared away.
Right. Ball comes in. Good shield there by 15 for Archbold. 16 plays it to him near side. Good job by Andrew Meyer, a freshman for Liberty Center, playing outside mid position. He travels in with 9, and he tries to head it forward, but it'll go out of play. It'll be another Archbold throw near side, taken by number 15. Tegan Hobbs. A good throw in. West trying to get over in defense. There's a good play by Austin, playing the ball to a zone. Ooh, that was close. Ball loose in the middle. Wes Wilhelm with it. Ball still loose. Stays Archbold. A couple players get tangled up. Tyler McDougal coming over in defense. Gives a little bit of a jab across. Christian comes forward and grabbed up a deflected cross.
Real hectic time right there. You had West trying to win the ball a lot, and then Archbold ended up winning that chaos ball and ended up getting a good look out of it. So right away, like you said, both teams want the ball, and they're looking to make their own chances.
And right now, just by seeing when we're trying to come forward, I think Archbold's center backs are so solid. They read the flight of the ball and the pace of the ball coming forward. I think we need to play the ball wide to zones and let our players get to it. So ball forward by their center back. And Joe steps in front. Andrew Meyer comes over to Imhoff. Back over to Kern. Kern to Torrey May. Up to Austin now. He gets a little shove in the back. No foul. Oh, they did call it. Little soft foul there, but.
Yeah, we don't want to see too many of those called because then that doesn't really give much playing room for both teams.
You're right. So. You're absolutely right. So free kick taken by Logan Hagan. Let's just say it's a bit of a way away.
Yep.
That ball will go out of play, and it'll be an Archbold throw. That ball gets knocked by Archbold, out of play. Now Torrey needs to face up to that player. He can't let that player get beside him or behind him. And that last time he was fortunate enough it hit the Archbold player right in the back. So another throw by Torrey. It's a good throw. Wes Wilhelm trying to come through. Archbold does a good job getting in the space. A hard ball forward. Joe Smith has got a hustle.
Good hustle there by Joe. And I'm assuming he communicated with his keeper, so that's a good solid play there.
Played early, Joe. You can see that coming. He took his time, took a touch to it. Tyler McDougal with a good touch. Comes near side. Plays the ball forward, but there is the center back. Can't get a number of the young man. 6 coming forward. Joe gets a stab. That's what we got to stay away from. Rosebrook is there. Plays it near side to Jaden Miller. Jaden Miller trying to hit Wes Wilhelm. Wes Wilhelm gets it on his boot. Near side for Wes, looking for some help in the middle. We'll see if he goes to the end line. Comes across the formation, hits Rosebrook, takes a shot. Blocked there by Archbold. Ball over the top. Tyler McDougal's trying to hustle back. A break here. Christian comes out. And a Christian coming out created the angle that was hard for that attacking player, and he had a little bit of a heavy touch, and he tried to reach for it.
Created disruption. I will say, as a player, I didn't really play a lot of offense in my days, but in practice, when you're dribbling like that and you have a breakaway and the keeper's coming out, it really messes with you because you want to place it somewhere, but then by the time they're sliding in front of you, just trying to get it around them, you can't really get your placement that you want. So
yeah, it was fun last night when the girls played. The opposing team, they played with a sweeper in the back, and like plays like that didn't happen. Only one time when Callie Stoner was able to knock one in just before half. Tori May gets in front of it. He's got to get to his shoulder. He's there.
I believe that's going to roll out, and that should be
a goal kick for Archbold. So you got Adrian Minnick and Colin Westrick coming in. Jaden Miller coming off.
So there's more fresh bodies for the Tigers.
Yeah.
So. And both teams have been rotating people in, so.
Austin comes out. Get a little bit of break. Get some hydration in there. So goal kick coming from Christian here. 24-30 mark. Still scoreless at zeros.
Liberty's moved some of their formation around because you have Rosebrook, who's normally traditionally a winger. He's playing in the midfield this game, so.
Headed forward. Andrew Meyer drifts back to it. Able to keep it. Andrew steps in the way. Over to this side to Westrick. Back to Joe. Joe chips it forward, trying to hit West. Goes to Archbold's center back, and he'll chip it forward again. Joe is there, attacking player for Archbold. Good header forward by Joe Smith. He gets a bump. I like the way these two teams play each other.
Good tackle there by Rosebrook.
Yes.
Oh, they should let that go.
Yeah, I think Mark.
If they let that go, then.
Mark Sikori called that, so he's going to talk to the player,
Card.
and he looks like he gives him a card. Wow. I did not see that, but.
I didn't see it either. I did see one of our players on the ground, so I'm assuming it was a.
So 6 got a yellow.
Tackle, but
I think you hear a lot of chatter in the fans out there like, why is that a yellow? I'd like to help him with that, but I can't. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So good ball forward. Wes Wilhelm taps it forward again. Kern trying to play it forward. The only option is to come back. And now you got to watch transition here. McDougal's there, though. He's got to play it early, and he does. Oh, Westrick almost had a good play
Solid play
coming
by
in.
McDougal right there. I mean, you don't have many options in that situation.
Absolutely.
So able to get a good foot on it and get a good clear there.
And Archbold likes to play fast. Good shot, easily caught by Christian there, back in goal. That's Archbold's 4th shot on goal. Liberty with still only 1 shot on goal. Good ball out by Christian right at midfield. Wes is trying to get there. Loose ball. Adrian was close enough, just didn't get to it. Header forward out by Logan, headed back in by Archbold. Andrew Meyer over to Westrick. Good cut. Oh, he tries to play it back. You got to be careful with that. Westrick, a little heavy touch again.
You can kind of feel the intensity.
Good work by Colin. Just our passes, Ian, right now are just too soft.
You can feel the intensity starting to build on these opportunities that both teams are getting now, and it's.
Logan Hagan will head it forward, and 9 steps in the way, so ball played over top. Christian comes out, able to stop it. We're almost at the 22-minute mark, still at zeros. Archbold.
That's a good boot.
West gets up, heads it forward, back to the center back, over top of 28. West comes forward, and that ball will be played out by Archbold.
You can see right there how Wes's speed affects the game.
Absolutely.
He got the header at about the 45, and he was able to make it back to the ball and cause Archbold to kind of fumble it around themselves. And now Liberty has a good attack going with this throw-in on Archbold's defending half. So.
Absolutely. So a throw-in coming by Joe Smith goes across into the middle, trying to hit Adrian. It was a handball by Ian Rosebrook. And
player down as well. Logan Hagan down for the Tigers.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
I saw him grabbing his ankle. About 5-6 minutes ago. He was kind of messing with it in between.
Is there a sponsor sheet around? So we're going to attend to Logan Hagan here. But right now, 21-27 mark.
I do not see one.
I was looking for a sponsor sheet as we have a stoppage. Yeah, if you want to, because he's laying down now. We're going to take a break and get our sponsors in real quick as Logan Hagan is getting attended to. Maybe looking.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. They support us, so please support them.
All right, Logan Hagan will come off the field. Connor Grubauer will step into that role as center back, or maybe even shift Joe Smith over there with Tyler, but we'll see how they handle this situation right now.
Luckily with Logan, it doesn't seem too major. It looks like possible cramp, just tightening up. So,
right.
If you're the Tigers, he's a big time player in your defense, so you'd like to see him back out there.
Wow, what a kick! Tyler McDougal's got to stay in front. Good job by him, but he loses it here. Archbold plays it, number one with it. Shot taken just wide once again.
Right there, another frantic moment. If you're a Liberty fan watching, you wanna. They're stepping in front and they're stopping Archbold's momentum, but it seems like Archbold's still winning these 50-50s. Still kind of winning these little touches off the foot, and it's allowing them to push forward and still get shots off. I don't know how many shots they have right now, but
they have 4 on and 4 off.
Yeah, that's
so,
8. That's 8 total. So
right,
and Liberty's got 1.
One.
One. So
Jonah Bailey steps in. He'll play the midfield role, and out steps Andrew Myers. So a little bit different look. We got a young squad out there right now, Ian. It'll be interesting to see how they'll be able to sustain some of Archbold's attack.
I don't know this for certain, but Archbold's game plan looked like they might have been attacking Connor, which he is a freshman, and you have to wonder,
Absolutely.
Is that why they're trying to go to the right side?
I think so.
Because I believe that's what it is. I don't know what other reason would spark a team to go heavy right.
Tyler would like to have that one back. One has it right now, right side of the field. He plays it wide to 7. Torrey May comes over. Across. Good work there by Ian Rosebrook. Offsides on Archbold. So a little bit of a break. We got to clean up a little bit of some stuff that's been happening on that back line.
If you're Christian right here for Liberty and you're taking this kick, you want to get it down the field a good ways because you don't want to lose it at the 20 or the 30 right now. Why he's all the way over there. So
he's got a bit of a jog over to back in face of that goal if he does not hit this right. And this should inspire his teammates to get after the ball. That ball comes forward. Archbold able to get a touch. 8 with it now, far side of the field.
That's a good leg that he got on that. So.
They play it centrally. McDougal is there. Jonah Bailey comes over to defend. Comes near side. 11 has it. Joe is there. 11's able to get by Joe. Back over to 5. They're dropping it back to 15 now for Archbold. And that ball, he kind of mishandled the dribble there, but no worries for Archbold. It'll be a throw-in for Joe Smith right by the Streaks bench. A good header forward, trying to hit West, but just didn't connect right there. Oh. Not too much. You can't do too much. You're down in our defending third. We need to clear that ball. We have to understand where we are.
Yep. In that situation right there, you either want to get a quick drop back to your keeper and clear, or just play it out.
Right.
Play it out, reset, get your teammates to drop back. But if you play around with it right there, Archbold's most likely, like they just did, they got another opportunity.
Absolutely.
It wasn't on goal, but it's another opportunity.
He didn't. I mean, in reality, if he would have got his foot wrapped around that ball would have came back into that far post.
When you give a team opportunities this many, they're going to capitalize on a few of them eventually. So.
Archbold tried to switch fields on the far side. That'll go out of play. Archbold's back line so far today, Ian, just that one play that Wes was able to get in there, that we got a corner and stuff like that. They've been pretty solid back there. Jonah Bailey with it. And there's a freshman. There's Rosebrook coming back. McDougal with a stab. Near side. Good job by Tori May getting into that passing lane. But Archbold keeps it. Should be no handball on that. They keep playing it. Archbold comes near side. Joe Smith coming into defense. They drop it back to 15 now. 15 back over to their back. Rosebrook steps in there. Joe Smith will clear it out, so it'll be an Archbold throw. And we have to be ready because at times if we're not turning our heads and looking, Archbold will go very fast.
Yeah.
So ball forward.
They're another team that plays fast on their throw-ins, corners. You saw right away they tried to grab their corner that they had earlier and set it down right away.
Good steal by Kern. Tries to backheel it. Jonah Bailey tries to hit Rosebrook. Rosebrook with it. Trying to go around 5. Blocked by 5 for Archbold. Archbold comes through. Jonah Bailey's there. Gets a touch on the ball. Need to clear it. Jonah Bailey's got to come forward.
I believe that should be.
Well, they go Archbold away, so right by Archbold's bench. 15 throws it down the line. Joe Smith is there.
He's able to win the ball.
Oh, that's a good look. He got his head up real quick and seen Wes right there. Was not able to connect real solidly with the pass, but able to get it to him. But Archbold's center back came right there.
Good win there by Kern.
Ooh, no foul. So near side. They're going to let it go out. 15:40 mark now, still 0. The blue streaks from Archbold.
Liberty's going to have another sub. Jade Miller is going to come in for Wes and get him a breather, and Adrian Minnick is going to go play your top position now.
Okay, so I like that move. I do.
Adrian plays, we both know how he plays. He has like an endless motor. He just keeps going. So.
And that ball will be knocked out. And now sometimes you're in the type of match right now. Archbold is probably more possession, definitely more shots and everything like that. But still zeros on the scoreboard. We're at 15 minutes now, still at zeros. There's no rush for us, especially since we're struggling to go forward. And plus you have Wes came out to get some rest. We got some players coming out. Maybe look at just slowing the game a little bit. But if the opportunity knocks, the Tigers have got to go forward.
Yeah, they've had a couple counterattack opportunities.
Jonah Bailey with the side here. And there you see some of them. I don't know what grade 6 is. Connor Grubauer trying to get there. A slow rolling shot, easily gathered by Christian.
Once again, not pretty defense, but it's enough to disrupt them.
It worked.
It worked, yep.
It worked good enough.
Good touch there by Adrian.
Playing a ball up to Jaden. I don't think Jaden's going to be able to get there, but a good look by Adrian. So a throw-in right by the Liberty Center bench. They go down the line once again. An easy throw-in for Archbold. There was no protection over there. There was no defense. So Grubauer will play it. Oh, my. It'll be a throw-in. But Archbold does have some long throwers here, and they'll get it down into the box. So you look at that throw-in and are clear. They gained 60 yards.
Yeah.
Jaden was well-disciplined there, didn't take a swipe at it. So 15 trying to come in. Joe Smith shields him off. There's a cross into the middle.
Good step
Connor
by Grubauer.
Adrian Minnick over there. Good work by Adrian, but 11 is able to get through him. Get the ball. 9 has it now. Goes into the middle. 6 with it on his foot. He's got that yellow, I think. Over to the side. Liberty trying to clear it as best as they can. Tori May tries to get it clear, just not enough. Going to have to put more lead in them boots. So that one will be knocked out. It'll be a goal kick for Liberty Center.
Once again, more frantic moments down there.
Yeah.
I now see Logan Hagan is up and moving, and that's a big piece because you've kind of seen that his presence hasn't been back there.
So Andrew Meyer, Austin, and Logan Hagan come in. Kern will step off. Jonah Bailey will step off, and Connor Grubaugh. So that switch of players after Logan got that cramp,
Did their job.
they did their job.
Yep.
It may not have been the prettiest at times, but
That's the thing with any sport. It's not always going to be pretty. It's how you just perform, and if you can get through all that, that's
Andrew Meyer
good.
trying to chest it. Austin has to come back a little bit. Tori May with a touch, but not hard enough. Tori comes over to defend 7. 7 looks for a cross, blocked by Tori. So it'll be a throw in for Archbold right at the 12-minute mark, far side of the field. So they bring their center back, 28, I think, Madden Valentine, senior. Must be a long thrower, so we have Ian Rosebrook as a leaper. Christian's there, loose ball there, and it'll be a corner.
So that actually went over Christian's head.
Yes,
so
it did.
I thought that would be an opportunity. I thought they were going to get one in right there, but they were not able to. So
Yeah, we don't have Wes, which is one of our best leapers out there, but we do have Rosebrook. Logan Hagan's there.
this is a big corner kick coming down within the almost final 10 minutes of the half.
And they've always liked to stack that top of the 6.
They did it all last year.
Yeah.
They tapped the top. They stacked the top of the 6, and
They go far post. That'll go over, but gathered by Archbold. Able to come back to get it. 19 with it. Tries to play it into the box. That's blocked by Jaden Miller. Go out. Archbold with a throw. Near side now. 28 again will try the long throw for Archbold. Oh, what a good throw. Rosebrook tries to get up. A header over the goal by Archbold there.
that was a very good throw. And I believe that is their center back. I
It
don't
is.
have a number.
I think it's 28. Madden Valentine.
Yep, that's a very good throw.
Yes. So first time here for Cole Shank playing at midfield. He's been hampered by a little bit of an injury. And out comes Rosebrook. Christian tries to go near side. Jaden Miller plays it back to the middle to Andrew Meyer. Gathered in by 9, trying to play a through ball. Tyler read that very well.
It's a very good. Yeah, and in his defense right there, you don't really have much time when you get your head turned to the ball. You don't have much time to take your touch. You want to have time to take your touch
Absolutely.
and play the ball you want, but sometimes you just got to get it out of there.
So Minnick has a little bit of space. Let it go. Comes off of the heel. Joe Smith is there trying to hit Andrew. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Two-handed on the back. That's all right.
You can't do that.
And Adrian's not the tallest guy out
No.
there.
I'm glad they let that little run down the sideline play, a couple shoulders.
Yeah.
You want them to play that. You want
Right.
them to.
So Joe Smith with the free kick right at midfield near side. That goes over. It was a good look. Keeper
That's a
gathers
good ball
it
if
up.
it hooks just a little more to your left and kind of hooks around to your runner out there on the outside. But
Yeah, because Cole had a good run over there. Tori May gets a foot on it. Hagan will play it forward. Cole Shank is there. A ball played forward again by Archbold, and they have some speed. McDougal is forced to come back.
all the
He's
way
got
over.
it. Plays a softball. Got to get in front of the shot here. Quick shot taken. That'll go off frame once
good
again.
discipline by Joe right there, not to just run into that tackle there. And he played almost a shot. He didn't run in and overplay and allow them to take to the right and then get a good shot off. He played almost that shot lane right there, which
You're
didn't allow
right.
the Archbold player to get a good, solid shot off.
Yep.
So once again, not pretty, but
Right.
it worked.
I mean, things that we can fix, definitely.
Yep.
So they go near side, trying to hit Jaden Miller. Jaden tried to head it forward, goes over his head. Another easy throw in down the line for Archbold, and we have to do something with that. 9 with it, able to carry it in. Logan Hagan steps over from his left center back position and knocks it out. So 15 will take the throw near side. Archbold is knocking even louder here, so the Tigers need to stiffen up a little bit. That bounces over top of head, blocked by Logan Hagan once again.
And a shot taken there, which is going to miss right. So there's 2 tackles there by Logan Hagan that were very crucial.
Yes.
The first one was a lot more crucial than the second, but
True.
like I said, when he went out, that's big shoes for someone to come in and fill his position. He plays a lot like his brother.
Right. So Tristan Gruball comes in for Colin Westrick. So Tristan will play far side of the field. He's outside mid here, I think. Christian with a ball forward. A good ball forward by Christian. But Archbold able to transition back forward.
Good hustle back there by Austin. I believe that's him. It is.
And it stays in. Archbold does a great job looking for a cross. Open in the middle. Adrian Minnick there with a great touch. Plays it to a zone.
And Logan's down again.
So 6:45 remaining, and Hagan is down on the turf once again. So the clock is stopped. I don't know if we can hit sponsors again, Dan, or not. We can. So waiting for the trainer to come out. Hopefully it's nothing serious for the young man. Teams are coming over to the bench to get a drink here.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. They support us, so please support. Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. They support us, so please support them.
Broadcast is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited. Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
All right, he's up and walking over. Trainer with him, Coach Keenan is with him, getting a round of applause here. So he's an integral part of that back line for Liberty Center. He came out for about 15 minutes earlier with a leg cramp, and now I don't know what the issue is. He was holding his head a little bit, so we'll have to see what happens or what's going on with him. But in the meantime, right now, Liberty Center struggling on offense, struggling to get into that attacking third down there. They only have one shot on goal, Ian, and then you look at Archbold's way, they have 5 shots on goal, and 8 of them off the frame. So those off the frame has been helped by our defense stepping up, getting in the line of the shot or the pass and throwing them off enough to where it's not on the frame. So we're back at it. So Archbold back to the right back, trying to come through past Andrew Meyer. But there's Austin. Plays it into the middle. Adrian Minnick coming over.
If you're the Tigers right here, this is a crucial last 6 minutes, especially down one of your big players on your back line. So,
that ball's onside. 11 coming in. A cross, skips through. And a shot. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how that poor young man missed that. 8 yards out from the face of the goal, and he sailed it over top. Unfortunate for him, but fortunate for the Tigers.
Tigers catch a break there again. So right away, that's 2 times now that since Logan's been out, there's been an opportunity for the Archbold.
Right.
So, and they know he's a solid player on the back line. So we'd like to see him get back in as soon as possible. But it's the next man up.
Yep. And Archbold able to win again on another goal kick. A long shot. Oh, Christian able to get a paw hard enough to send it over the top bar.
What a shot there by number 9.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if Christian doesn't get a hand on that, that's going in. So.
Yep. So it'll be another corner for the Blue Streaks. Their 6th of this half. That's a game mark, really. 6 corners in a game. I mean, that's a lot. And they've achieved it in the first half. And that one will not even come into play. Player's a little frustrated with himself on that effort there, but so it'll be a Liberty Center goal kick. We have to. Ian, I keep saying it. We have to win these balls and keep possession. We have been getting that first touch, but we lose possession split seconds after that first touch. And we'll see. Joe Smith plays wide. Christian goes forward.
You got a good boot on that.
Yep. Cole Shank comes over. Got to keep aware. And Tristan gets a good bump on it. Tristan coming over. And Archbold again keeps it.
Good touch there by Cole.
Tristan's got to get to his shoulder, but he lets him go. But here he comes back.
Good step by Austin. Very good step.
Tristan keeps it in. He's got to play it. This is where we got to know where we're at on the field.
You'd like to see us play it quicker.
Yes. So Archbold still coming forward. A stab by Austin.
Another good stop by Grubauer.
Yeah, he's had a wonderful first half. Archbold comes through. 7 with it now. I think that was a cross.
I believe. I think shot, but
yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, I'm not going to give that as a shot off. I'm going to say that was a cross because you had the attacking
either
player
way,
there.
once again, messy defense, but it's enough.
Yeah.
But you got to think of how long does that get you.
Yeah.
You want to see them start cleaning it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
And we know they have the ability to do that. We've seen them do it at times this year.
Christian with another goal kick. A little bit more flatter. Archbold able to just stay in front, and that ball will go right back to Christian. So he's not in a hurry here. Tigers, we need to hold on. We got West back into the game, so that ball will bounce higher. Good play by the defenseman for Archbold. Andrew Myers there, works, gets almost that win to get it up to West. Oh, loses it to the side. Cole Shank comes over. Tristan Grubauer's there. And he gets it to Wes. He's got Jaden Miller. He'd like to see Wes hold this for a bit. Back to Austin, trying to go back to Wes, near side.
West is going to have some room.
He gets that first touch.
And that's going to be a Liberty throw-in.
With 2:40 remaining. Good work by Wes there.
Like I said, Wes's speed really affects the game. It
Absolutely.
really affects the game. Because you can't play him like you can every other player.
No, you can't. So Joe Smith will take the throw-in. You got Cole Shank. You got Wes in there. You got Austin, Tristan trying to get it into the box.
Good throw by Joe.
Headed out. Transition now for Archbold. A long ball forward. Good job by Connor Grubauer.
Very good play because that's a risk too because if he doesn't get any contact on that, you got a free runner if you're Archbold. But right away, Archbold off of a quick throw.
Oh, good enough by Joe. Andrew Meyer gets it to Austin. Austin trying to play it up to West. Knocked over to the right side to Archbold. Archbold got 9 lingering. Ball played forward and it'll roll into Christian for Liberty Center. It'll be a goalie punt here for 1:30 remaining. Still at zeros. Punt to the near side. Jaden Miller's there.
And
that ball will go out. So we have an opportunity with 1:25 remaining. Throw-in coming from right at Archbold's bench by Joe Smith of the Tigers. Headed forward by West.
And he ran that all the way down. He wasn't going to let them get away with.
Just let it go out. So 1 minute remaining in the first half. Torrey May with the throw. Hard throw to Austin. And that'll go into the bleachers on the far side. So another throw for Archbold. They try to go central as Weir packed that side. Comes to one in the middle. Joe Smith Plays it off of the
And that's going to
Archbold
be Liberty
player.
Center, I believe Liberty Center goal kick, correct? Yep.
Yes, it is.
So
we're in no hurry now because there's 30 seconds remaining.
And you don't want to give the ball away in this area of the field either.
No. Oh, good ball out. But it turns right back into 9, and we've seen that first shot before.
What a set. That's not that's not a penalty.
That'll be a free kick for Archbold with 10 seconds. They're going to stop the clock because it's just a bit of a delay, and Liberty punted the ball forward. Luckily enough, not getting a card for that action.
I don't think that was a foul. I mean, when he stepped in front, he got the ball.
He had the position.
He had the ball, so it's.
So we need to have at least 3 or 4 in the wall here. But then with Archbold, they play a nice soft touch, either to the right or the left with a chip, because you got one guy on the far side here standing alone.
And this is 9. He has a good shot, a very good shot.
Christian's got to be on his toes. On the clock says 6 seconds. Good save by Christian. Just hold it and go to half here. And that's where we'll go.
Very good half.
Yeah, it was a good half. It's kind of sketchy a few times on the defensive side. I think it's something that the Tigers can fix, but
definitely.
Liberty with only one shot on goal, nothing off the frame, so it was really only one offensive opportunity for the Tigers. One corner. Other than that, they have nothing. They had that foul right there. Was their only foul. And Archbold, it's like a shooting gallery. They had 7 shots on goal.
Yep.
They had 9 shots off the frame. They had 6 corners, 3 fouls, and 1 offsides. Now, when I throw those stats out, Ian, you would think the score would be 1 or 2 to nothing. But it wasn't the prettiest.
They're surviving. They're surviving those punches.
Absolutely.
But they're not. I don't think they're going to be able to do that all game. You want to see them possess more of the ball in the second half.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a break here and get to our sponsors, and we'll be ready for the second half, Tiger fans.
Broadcast is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them.
All right, welcome back, Tiger fans, here at Rex Lindgren Stadium, Kip Kern Field. I'm here with Ian Gurney, helping with this outstanding first half of soccer by both teams. Archbold with the better part of it, but the score still remains 0-0, Ian. So we'll see what both teams will bring. And again, I always like to think, back in my coaching days, that first 5-10 minutes of the start of the game and the start of the second half is a very important part here. So we'll be able to see what if the Tigers made any formation changes, player changes, and see how they go forward from here.
I don't think the story of the game is going to change much. I think it's going to be a lot of what we saw in the first half. But I think where it can change between both teams is Liberty finding feet more.
Right.
And instead of kind of Archbold controlled the first half. They played their pace. They got their passes. Liberty is a good quality soccer team, and they have playmakers out there. They have people that can go score, and they got people that can play their positions very, very well. So what you want to see from them this half is you want to see them make those runs. You want to see them find their players' feet, and you want to see them pepper the net for them and make Archbold think, all right, they're playing.
Right.
And then once you get two teams that are playing, it's the same thing that happened last year at their game. I mean, we were the underdogs, but we went in there and we played, and they were like, wow. And then once you play, you kind of get that drive in your whole team, and that's when good things start happening.
Right. So West will play it back to Callan Kern. Kern with it, played to the wing over to Joe Smith. Joe with a heavy touch forward, a good play. Wes Wilhelm is there.
That's not a foul. I mean,
no. It goes Liberty's way, so a quick foul on Archbold, which...
Oh, I thought they called that on us.
No.
Well, maybe I'm wrong then.
Nope, you're good. It'd be the first time, right?
You're going to have to mute me.
Yeah, Andrew Myers in the middle, Ian Rosebrook, Callan Kern.
I thought they called it on Wes when he shielded right there. I thought they were like, ooh.
And I think this is Tyler McDougall taking the free kick here. 41 yards out from the frame.
And it was a good ball.
Callan Kern able to get up enough, but here comes Archbold's attack. Rosebrook steps in front, plays it across the formation to Hagan. Hagan trying to hit Andrew Meyer, able to. Austin with it, dances around it a little bit. Might see him on Dancing with the Stars later this season. So ball played out by Archbold right at midfield.
He'd be a good candidate.
Yes. Freshman Connor Grubauer will throw it in. Trying to hit West, just not far enough. And nobody talked to Andrew and let him know that a player was coming. So in the middle here, Six with it. Dribbles across the formation. Joe to the wing. Joe steps in front, but Six keeps it. A loose ball in the box. Cleared out by Rosebrook by the Tigers.
Very good touch by the Archbold player right there, dude.
It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Tigers, again, survived that little bit of
chaos.
Yeah, good word. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know what they call that, hanging on by a thread or what, but
yeah.
I just really like to see them possess the ball.
So good ball forward, but Archbold again getting in front of the ball. I don't think we've won 50 of those.
No.
50% of them.
Nope. Archbold's played very solid. They've played very, I don't know, is contained a good word? They've played very...
Logan Hagan heads it out. Now he clears it with his boot here. Archbold keeps it. Andrew Myers there. Stolen by Archbold. Still on the defending third for the Tigers. And that ball, Archbold players takes a ski ride right there on the asphalt.
I like what Austin tried there a second ago with the flick behind, but when you do something like that, you almost have to know that you're going to be able to get a good quality.
Andrew Meyer, a little heavy touch. Grubauer gets it. Plays it over to Kern. Back to Myers. Got Rosebrook on this side. Andrew keeps it, trying to get it over to Rosebrook. Cannot do it. So Archbold in transition.
Good step by Logan.
Oh. Yeah, that was
I
good
say,
contact.
I heard the cleat.
Yeah.
I heard the cleats hit right there.
So Archbold with 2 quick fouls in this second half. And already we're 3.5 minutes in. It seems like it was like 20 minutes went by, to be honest with you.
With the way these two teams are playing, you were at the game last year. It's a lot like the game last year.
Oh, yeah.
A lot like it.
I was doing stats, but then I ended up quit doing the stats and I watched the film. So Archbold plays the ball up. High ball. Logan Hagan is there. 9 will get it. 9 is a very dangerous player, too. So the ball skips over. Jaden Miller coming in on that far side. 28 with it. Tries to play it off of Jaden. It'll stay a Liberty Center throw, far side of the field.
And Logan right there, he made up for a mistake. He kind of misjudged the header but was able to get back and get a very good foot on it to get it out of there.
Absolutely.
And Joe's got a good throw, so.
Over top, let it come back out, almost right where he threw it in at.
I thought he might play it and take a touch on that and try to cross it, but.
Yeah. Trying to hit Wes. Able to, comes across into the middle, but Archbold steps in front. Hagan there, heads it back forward. Gets it far enough. Rosebrook has it. He'll take an early shot, and that'll go wide. Good defending by number 8 for Archbold.
I tell you what, Wes's headers have been very well placed all game. He's not just putting a header on the ball. He's getting the header, but he's putting it in. He's putting it in very good spots. Because if Liberty would have had a guy there where he played that down, that would have been very deadly.
Kern there to Austin. Austin plays it back to the middle to Kern. Kern trying to hit Austin. Back to Rosebrook. Needs to play it off to the side. Able to. Andrew Meyer trying to win it back. Now we got to be careful in transition here. Logan Hagan with a good read on that pass to Kern. Over to Andrew Meyer. Trying to hit Jaden Miller on that far side. Left back for Archbold will clear it forward. Wes Wilhelm played it over to Kern. Kern tried to get it back to him. So in transition here for Archbold. Joe Smith in a foot race here with 7. Loose ball gathered up by Christian Campos there for the Tigers.
Christian's played very composed as well in the spot that he's been put into this game. Because
Absolutely.
he's had a lot of those where he's had to come out and make a play. And if he doesn't make the play, it's going to be a goal. So he's done a very good job at almost accepting that role. Like he knows he's going to have to make some big plays in this game. So
Connor Grubauer with a soft inbounds pass. Good work by Austin there. Austin plays it down the line to Wilhelm. Wilhelm's got some speed. He's got Rosebrook in the middle. Loses it. Good work by the Archbold defense there. Kind of tag team by 28 and 19, I think it was.
a very good shield play there by Austin to deliver that ball down the line right there. So
Connor Grubauer plays it to Callan Kern. Oh, come on, Callan. You got to run with it. Logan Hagan is there. He loses it, but there it is on near side now. You got to get to 9. Good job by Hagan getting enough of it, and that'll be cleared out by Connor Grubauer, so it'll be an Archbold throw.
He's not an easy defender to get around.
No. And you got to realize, Connor's a freshman, and our goalie's a freshman.
Yep. We got Andrew.
We are a young team.
Which is very good because look at our team last year, 11 seniors. So
Archbold there on the near side trying to get across, and that'll go out of play, and it'll be a Liberty Center goal kick. And again, we're in this game. It's 0-0. We're being outplayed, but not outplayed on the scoreboard. We just got to...
And even this half, we've had a lot of good passing down here on our offensive end. So right away, they've changed something. There's been... But I told you, that's what they need to do. They need to show Archbold that they can move.
That's a good win by Callan Kern. He wins it back. Austin has it. Back to Kern in the middle. I don't know if he can get there. Oh, there's a foul on Joe. It'll be 30 yards out, free kick, far side of the field. I don't think he's going to give him a card. Might talk to him. He's heading that way. So Liberty.
I don't think there's a ton to talk to right there. He kind of just got turned around, was late, ended up getting the clip in the player's foot.
Is that 28 over there?
Yep, 28 is going to be taking the kick.
Madden Valentine with the free kick. 30 yards out from the frame of the goal. See if he goes straight to goal. One pulls off the wall. Oh, upper 90 shot from a free kick of 30 yards out for Madden Valentine at the 31-12 mark.
Wow.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, there's not many keepers in this league or even at other levels that can place a ball in that upper 90, 30 yards out with pace.
Yeah, that was special. That's a big moment right there.
Absolutely.
And it's a wow moment. Can't really say much about it other than. But if you're the Tigers, you need to respond now. You need to.
Right. Kind of Grubauer dribbling it forward, trying to hit Austin. Kind of got too close to each other. So you had Logan Hagan drives it into Connor Grubauer. They go far side, headed forward, gathered in by Christian here. Not much Christian could have done on that goal. We pulled one off the wall. I'm not even so sure if Jaden would have stayed in the wall that he would have had a touch on it. Hagan played. Good touch by Hagan there. Oh! That was pretty violent. Three came in and got a little bit with Austin there. There's no card there, I don't think.
That was some contact.
Yeah.
Right there,
it's almost like a first down on a play like that, right?
Yeah, that was.
So third foul for Archbold. And now the two refs are coming together.
They're saying Archbold.
What?
They're saying Archbold kick.
I don't believe that.
I don't understand how. Are they doing a drop ball?
They're just going to do it in neither one of them. One may have said one thing and the other said the other. So they decided it's just going to be a drop ball. Which you like to see the officials go together and talk about it. So they're going to stop the clock and have another conference at. Whoop. There goes my pen cap.
I don't understand how that's not a Liberty Center kick.
I don't either.
Our guy had position to play the ball, and it was a flying tackle from behind that he didn't mean to do it. No. But it's still a Liberty kick. I don't see how you can sit there and say that's a drop ball.
Yeah. I mean, we know that officials are not going to get everything right all the time. They do the best that they can. And whether we like it or if we don't like it, you got to go with what the officials call. So they're still talking. We're coming back over. And it's going to be a drop ball with only Liberty Center.
Interesting. I've never seen that before. That didn't happen. I know that is a thing. I've never seen it personally, but
so it's just okay. I get it. Sportsmanship. Just play it back. There was a little confusion on the call. You know, they gave it to us, but we just did the gentleman thing, and we played it forward.
I don't see how it's not a Liberty Center kick.
I don't know. Kern chests it forward, back into the middle for Archbold. Archbold with a through ball. Connor Grubauer is forced to play it out. It'll be an Archbold throw-in out the corner of the 18, near side. Connor Grubauer over to that side. He'll play it out of bounds. Be another throw-in. And this will be taken by number 7 for Archbold. Just need to stay in front of him. He's able to get across. Joe Smith steps in front. Liberty is struggling a bit down here in that defending third. Trying to clear it, just can't get enough on the boot. And another cross coming over. A header tried by Archbold. Joe Smith over on that side. He stumbles over top of the ball. And it'll go out of play. And it'll be an Archbold throw. And they take it early. Goes to the top of the box. Shot goes off the frame.
Shot was sliced right.
Colin Westrick coming in for Liberty Center.
From being up here and seeing the game kind of, and I don't always get to watch games in this perspective because I'm coming off of being a player, but it looks real hectic out there right now. I don't know if, I'm sure the game last year looked like that. It just looks like kind of a messy game, but I don't know. To me, it seems like that's kind of the games that we succeed in, are kind of those messy games. So,
and I think Archbold just plays an aggressive type game against anybody.
He's got him.
Cut it back in, Wes. Is that a corner or no? Goal kick.
It definitely looked like it was a deflection.
It did. So you got Adrian Minnick at the center line waiting his turn to come in. Both these teams are looking for their first win in the NWAL. Ball skipped forward. 9 has it now. Kern is there. Got to talk a little bit. Logan Hagan up to Kern. He's got plenty of white jerseys by him. Play it off to the side. Westrick coming over. That ball will go out of play. Connor Gruball will grab it for the throw in for the Tigers. Right at midfield. Soft throw to Logan Hagan. Hard ball forward. And that ball will go out of play right by the Archbold bench. Minnick comes in. And out comes Jaden Miller. So 25:50 remaining with the Streaks leading the Tigers 1-0. (19) able to get away from Wes enough. Ball played forward. Tyler McDougall's there. Kern comes back. That ball will be off of an Archbold player and go out of play. It'll be a Liberty Center throw near side.
To me right now, it doesn't seem like Liberty Center is winning enough 50-50 balls. Like,
Connor Gruball is down. He's holding his head, so we're going to get a stoppage of play, and 6 does play it out for Archbold. So we'll see. Trainer's going to have to come out. Boom, boom. You want to hit the sponsors real quick if we have time?
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. With
coming in for Andrew Meyer.
That was not light contact. That was
pretty solid.
It was.
So we'll see if Archbold will do the same here as what Liberty did before.
And they will.
They do. I mean, even though that we're opponents, we do care for each other as the game is being played.
Yep.
Joe coming back. Good turn by Joe with a very aggressive player, but Archbold gets it. Trying to get a shot off, and that'll go wide. Third shot off of the frame this half. 12 total for Archbold.
You just want to see Liberty right now in the spot that they're in this game. You want to see them keep trying to make their attacks because
Yeah.
they got players that can put pressure on this back line. I mean, Archbold, their back line's played really solid this game. They've played good. So don't get me wrong, that's a good group, but Liberty has players that can put pressure on that back line. And you almost want to make their back line work.
Ball got batted around a little bit. 28 will play it back to his keeper. Keeper comes out, plays the ball forward. Cole Shank is there. Ball goes central now. Austin tracking over to that side. Ball played crossing over to the other side to Joe Smith's side. Joe Smith over there with 9 for Archbold. Dangerous players. They got to keep an eye on him. Brings Tyler, comes over to help, but 9 gets through. Cole tried to clear it, not able to. Ball rolls across and picked up by Christian there. So 23-30 remaining in the game. Streaks with 1 and the Tigers with nothing. And here comes Wes. He's got to the back line. 19 is there. And that'll be knocked out, so it'll be a Liberty Center corner near side.
I really would like them to. They can definitely get a threat in right here.
Yeah, now not only we have.
They got some high flyers.
Absolutely.
Ian can jump. Wes can jump. We have players right here that, if I'm Keenan, I'd even throw another one up.
And Cole Shank will be up there. He's got height. So Austin will come over to take the corner.
Little confusion there on who was kicking it.
So I'd like to see a little bit. We have one player, attacking player for Archbold right at midfield. This is going to be, we have to get a good quality corner and a good quality finish and reduce the chances for the transition. Headed over and knocked out by Archbold.
That was a very good ball in there by Austin.
Players at full speed. 9 with Tori May. Goes right by Tori. Picked up by Christian. Well, Christian would like to have that one over, I think. Adrian able to get a bit of a touch to go forward. He has it. Keeps it. Handball. Liberty's third foul. 5 for the game, 3 this half. So free kick taken by Archbold, far side of the field, about midfield. Sneaks it through, and Christian will gather that up easily. Plenty of time left in the match here. 21:30 remaining. A little bit flatter kick. Wes is coming in. Good play by Archbold there. 28 just serves it over to his bench. So Tori May will step up with the throw-in. Looking for some movement. Sees West, tries to head it forward into that middle. Adrian Minnick coming in. Adrian trying to get there. Gets bumped around a little bit. No foul.
A very aggressive play. That was very good by Adrian right there to once again put pressure on for the Tigers. Now if you're the Tigers, you want to get a really good quality shot on goal now.
Austin with some good footwork over there. Ball sneaks through, but nobody there for the Tigers. That'll be over Tori May's head. Logan Hagen's there. And that ball will roll out. It'll be a Liberty Center throw right by the team bench. Tori May will step up for the throw-in. They go down the line. Good play there by number 3 for Archbold. Played back to Logan Hagen. He stumbles around, turns the ball over, but Joe Smith is there. Adrian Minnick, far side now. Gets a good ball to Ian, but that ball will probably go. Oh, and it's knocked out by Archbold. In a surprising move there, Ian.
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought he had time to deal with it a little bit, but Joe Smith to Minnick. Oh, Adrian with a bad touch right there. Like to have that one back. Or that was Cole, I think. Colin Westrick comes into that side. Good physical play by Colin. He loses it. 2 Archbold players are down. And they get a foul on Colin. I didn't see that, but.
It was.
That's why we're up here, right?
When he turned around to try to get the ball, he ended up taking the one dude out, which then fell into his other teammates. So.
Yep. So it'll be a free kick. 19:15 remaining in the game. This free kick will be taken by their keeper, number 22, Carter Cruz, and he is a senior. He has not been, per se, tested.
None, I'd like to see them test him.
I do too. Free kick coming. Past midfield. Logan Hagan gets a header on it. Austin will head it back forward. Chip forward. And it goes to the far side. Ian Rosebrook coming in. 28 with it. Rosebrook is there. See if he can win a corner here. Shot on goal, but easily gathered up. Oh, bounce right over Adrian.
Yep.
I think this year Joe's speed has really surprised me. I think he's gotten a ton quicker. He's able to recover.
Yeah,
better.
Nah. Very good on recoveries this year.
So 2 coming into the game for Archbold, Jaden Booth. And out comes 11. I'm not even. Elizer. I don't know how to say the last name. I don't want to butcher it. So in the middle, Archbold has it. They chip it forward. Torrey May is trying to get a header on it. He's forced to play it out the end line. It'll be an Archbold corner. Their first of this half, 7th of the game. 17:25 remaining. Archbold's not in a hurry. They're trying to get time off the clock.
They're going to let the time run, yeah. This is a very big kind of defensive play right here for the Tigers, trying to defend this corner.
If we can transition,
I'd really
play the ball forward.
The counterattack. I want to see that here because that's kind of been our best look all game has
far ball
been the counterattack.
And that'll be knocked. Oh, it stays Archbold way, he says. So Andrew Meyer comes back in. 7 will re-enter the game for Archbold. Mason Bickle. And number 1 coming off, Sonny Phillips. So Cole Shank had a little bit of a run there, but he is healing up from an injury or a nagging something or another. So throw in coming. Stays right there with Archbold. They go far side. Joe Smith in defense. Good job by Joe. They're able to cross it there in the middle. Shot taken. Austin with an overhead kick. Still not enough to get it out. Ian gets enough of it to play it forward. And that ball will be knocked out. It'll be a Liberty Center throw. 16 minutes remain. Throw in coming by Torrey May for the Tigers. Trying to hit Austin on a run. Westrick is there. That ball will go, hit the Archbold camera. And see some money going away with that one would have fell, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So another throw in by Torrey May. Goes across to Andrew Meyer. Andrew, soft pass, dangerous too. Austin comes over middle with Archbold. Stolen by Adrian Minnick. Playing it back. Wes is coming forward. Goalie steps up and plays it out.
Very smart play by their goalie. You don't want to give Wes time to
really nice chip ball forward. Logan Hagan is there.
Very good shield. Very good shield.
And he's strong enough,
too. Oh, yeah.
His base.
It's not a easy play to stay composed in, and you have to do it without fouling as well.
Wes was right there. And Andrew Meyer there. Gets a good cut. Gets a good bump there, but no foul. And another ball played forward. 7 is in. Oh, good leg save by Christian.
Wow, what a save.
I think, Boy,
That's a foul.
they're going to bring it back. I thought they'd bring it back, but that's all right. They retained possession, but they lost it 50 yards down the field.
I want to go back to that save. What a big save in a moment. Because
I think
you think with the time in the game, they put 2 in right there. That sinks your heart a little bit. But
I think Coach Keenan was talking to the official that he would have liked to seen that come back to the spot of the foul, even though we had, advantage, but it got taken away a couple seconds after the foul occurred. So Torrey tries to play it into the middle to Rosebrook. So Adrian Minnick on the far side now. He's got Joe Smith in behind him. Good soft touch by Adrian. That was a good play forward. Tyler McDougal trying to play it forward. Ends up with Austin. Austin gets a little bump by 7. Goes over the far side. Adrian Minnick tries to heel it forward off of Archbold. Midfield now.
good move knowing that he could possibly break through right there. Way to do something different.
Logan Hagan will come off, and Connor Grubauer will step in.
I'm going to assume he's just going to get a little break here. I don't see him being out super long.
Yeah, I hope not. Good throw by Joe over top. West with a header forward. Adrian Minnick coming in, and that'll be headed out by Archbold. Under 13 minutes remain. Archbold with 1 on the board, and Tigers with 0.
This is a crucial time right now for Liberty.
Yes.
A crucial time right now.
And I'm sure they're going to be looking to get Logan in sooner than later.
Looks like he's already coming up to.
Joe Smith tries to get it across. There's Wes. Heads it back forward towards the goal. That's a good move. Colin Westrick coming in, and that'll be off of Archbold, I think.
They're going to say off of Liberty.
It'll be a goal kick for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, if you're Colin in that situation, you almost want to try to play it off that Archbold player and get yourself that corner.
Yeah. So 1 will re-enter the game, Sonny Phillips. 2 will come off, Jaden Booth. So you got 7 and 1 as your strikers for Archbold. Goal kick coming for the Streaks keeper. That'll play right to midfield. Andrew Meyer with a touch, a quick ball forward. Christian's almost forced to come out and kick it. Able to get enough of it. Connor Grubauer trying to get it to a zone. To this side, 9 with it with his foot. You see 9 dropping back a little bit, playing more of a midfield role instead of a striker.
He's a very good player. He's good foot skills, smart. He's had a solid game so far for the Blue Streaks.
Good strong move by Austin. Austin plays it near side to Wes. Unlucky for Wes. Be an Archbold throw right by their bench. 11 minutes remain. 3 will take the throw. Crew with the throw right by Coach. Coach directing traffic for the Streaks.
Big moments coming up right now if you're the Tigers. Entering the final 10, you're going to run a really start.
Good touch by Austin. Oh, Wes needed to come over to that to play it. Torrey's got to go middle. Oh, that's a good win there by Tyler McDougal. Grab of a jersey, no foul. That ball is cleared by the Tigers. It'll be a Archbold throw with 10:20 to go.
Yeah, just miscommunication earlier on in that play right there that allowed Archbold to really have a possession down the field that they really didn't earn.
Into the box with the throw. Tigers let it bounce. Rosebrook is there. A shot taken. Saved by Christian. The first time I've seen Christian kind of fumble with the ball a little bit, but he was able to keep it right in front of him. So that ball will go out of play. It'll be a streak throw right at midfield. We got Logan Hagan getting ready to check back in with Jaden Miller for the Tigers. Be a streak throw far side of the field. Rosebrook with a touch. Archbold with it, plays it back. They come back to center. They play wide
It's a
here.
good ball right there from
You
Archbold.
got Tori May over there on defense. You got Austin playing defense now. Rosebrook is there. Austin with the touch. Tori May loses it in his feet. Tries to go across, back to Austin, but stolen by the Blue Streaks. Oh, boy. We're playing with the ball in areas where we shouldn't be playing too much with it. Archbold able to keep it. Slide tackle. That'll go out the end line, be a goal kick for the Tigers with under 9 minutes remain. 24 enters for Archbold. Bradley Williams. Out comes 7. Mason Bickle. So it looks like Tristan Grubau will be coming in for the Tigers in a bit.
Another well-placed header there by Wes, which allows him to almost get back up to it on the sideline, but that'll go out for an Archbold throw.
Yeah. I think Wes, we need to keep Wes high as we can away from their back. They almost seem like they are playing a sweeper back, or their center backs are playing a little bit deeper.
Yep.
28 is the guy. So they play it back to their keeper. Good ball forward by that young man for the Streaks. Tori May with a touch. Far side of the field it goes to Joe Smith. Trying to Andrew Meyer, intercepted by the Blue Streaks. 6 with it now. Tries to come across, nothing
Good
there.
tackle there by Austin.
Austin's having a really good game. He's been playing well the last few weeks. Ball sneaks through. And a shot taken, and I can't get a number here.
Number 3.
Number 3, Landon Crew for the Streak scores at 7:22 mark. I mean, what can you say? I mean, we played that way in the first half. It wasn't the prettiest. We talked about that.
Yep.
And it's starting to bite us now.
Yep. It's almost like a little bit this half is we made a lot of undisciplined mistakes. Like we weren't disciplined in the first half.
Right.
And that's what that play was right there. It was just undisciplined. Runner got in behind, and what looked like it was going to be a good step by Logan ended up going through his legs, and still a well-placed shot by Archbold. So,
and another ball played over the top. Hagan is there. He loses it, gathers it back, stolen by 24. 24 keeps it, looking for a cross. Hagan steps in front of him. Tigers trying to come out. That ball will go out the end line, be a Liberty Center throw with 6:30 remaining. With the Streaks up 2-0 now. That second goal was a big goal for Archbold.
it was. I was telling you that before. Once you get 2 in, that deflates you a little bit.
Right. So Ian Rosebrook with a header forward. Jade Miller coming over. Andrew Myers there. They try to switch it to the near side here. Ball to number 3. Goal scored, back to 24. 24 cuts around. Tori May is there. And Tori gets rid of it. And he gets knocked down, but no foul. Oh, they're bringing it back for a foul against Archbold.
A lot's going on right there on that play.
Yeah, Archbold with 4 fouls this half. Liberty with 4. Everything looks the same except shots and shots on goal.
Both teams are playing physical, but Archbold has just created more opportunities.
Right.
And you know soccer, when the other team creates more opportunities, they're most likely going to win the game.
Right.
Unless you're really capitalizing on counterattacks.
I mean, I don't
like
care
that.
what sport you look at, stats don't lie.
No.
You can look at the stats. It's very rare that the team with the lesser stats will be victorious or able to get a draw.
Yep.
And Archbold has the stats. Ball forward. Rosebrook coming over. He gathers it on his foot, plays it back to Torrey May. A little heavy touch by Torrey. Ball into the middle for Archbold. Comes across. Torrey May gets a foot on it, but not enough. A little stab there by Torrey, and that one will be knocked out by Logan Hagan. It'll be a throw-in with under 5 to go.
He's really had a solid game back there.
Yeah.
He really has.
Yes. I mean, if they wanted to work on the defense, I think Archbold's forced us to work on our defense all game.
Yep.
Unfortunately. So another, it's a corner, they say. My bad. Header over the goal. Yeah. Just wide. So 4:15
We played
remaining.
it quick. Liberty
Yeah.
played it quick. Christian's going to kick it up to Jaden Miller, who was on his run. And it looks like Archbold's just going to drop it back and play back to their keeper.
Yeah, they're going to play some clock off. I mean, there's no need to press 3, especially Tristan didn't have to go as high as Tristan went. Jonah Bailey's over there to help. Austin to Andrew, back to Austin. Austin having a battle with about every Archbold player over there. Stolen off of Joe. Tyler McDougall trying to defend. Shot taken. And another goal by the Streaks. 3:34 mark.
Just not. What can we say? They didn't play fast enough with it right there. The ball was being played with too much in the midfield, dropping it back to.
Right.
Even our steps to the ball right there didn't look. They looked like we had already been defeated.
Yeah.
It just looks like Archbold wanted the ball more. Even with the 2-goal lead, they still are working, and that's what Liberty's got to really focus on. I think we've struggled with in past years, and a little bit this year is when goals get scored on us, we tend to drop off.
Yeah.
Like,
and right now we don't have, like, most of the starters are out, and we're just trying to get to the end of the game, I think. But we have to continue to play. You cannot allow this to happen. You cannot allow 2 goals in less than 3.5 minutes apart.
Yep.
To making it a 3-goal game. And you know, unfortunately, for whatever reason, the Tigers have not been able to score goals for the last 2 or 3 years. We have not put many on the board. And if you can't score goals, you're not going to win many games.
Yep. Well, it's like that in any sport. If you're not
Absolutely.
going to score your points, you're not going to.
Yeah, and it's not only frustrating for us up in the booth, the fans, the parents, the players, the coaches. It's just somehow we have to figure out how to fix it. And that'll be a Liberty Center throw down by the corner flag with 2:20 remaining. Streaks now with 3, Liberty Center with 0. Streaks' first goal came at the 31-minute mark of the second half. A ball stolen, shot taken. And another. This is just starting to, I mean, you can't say anything. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, it's really gone downhill ever since that second goal. It's just, if you're a player and you're down there on the field right now, you almost got to find a reason. You don't want the other team to keep scoring goals. You don't want that.
No.
Because we've played them better than 4-0.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think
And
it'd be a
it
nice.
is frustrating up here.
It'll be a nice talk after the game and a nice practice tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You look at the first half. We definitely got outplayed in the first half, but right now we're just sitting on our heels and we're just letting them take the ball from us. It's like we're shutting off, and you should never shut off.
Like even if you are losing, you don't want to let the other team run up the score. Because when it comes tournament time, all that stuff matters. Goals for.
Right.
So
Ball forward by Rosebrook. Back to 28, their center back, which has had an outstanding game. And they play it far side. Jaden Miller will play it. Gets it over to Jonah Bailey, and that'll be gathered in by 5 for Archbold with 1:20 remaining. And he'll play it out of play. Be a Liberty Center throw. And they'll leave it for Joe Smith. See if Liberty can get on the board here with a minute remaining. Tristan with a header, and that'll go wide.
Oh,
And I
it's gonna
think
be
it was
corner.
a deflected, yeah.
It's going to be a corner for
Liberty with their second corner this half, 3 total for the game. Archbold with 2 this half, 8 total for the game. Ball comes across, cleared out by Archbold. Austin plays it over to Joe. Joe will carry it up a little bit. Gets a ball trying to hit Jonah Bailey. Joe gathers it in again. He gets knocked down.
They're probably not going to blow the whistle
No,
now.
10 seconds. And it'll be carried out by Gruball. It'll be an Archbold throw. So we're going to end it here at Rex Lindgren Stadium, Kip Kern Field. And the visitors from Archbold come in and take a win 4-0 over our Liberty Center Tigers. Tough game for the Tigers, tough second half. So Archbold will improve overall to 3-3-0, and they'll be 1-2-0 in the NWAL. Liberty Center will go to 1-4-2 and 0-2-1 in the NWAL.
I mean, if you're Liberty, you're going to have games where you're outplayed, maybe outmatched a little bit, but what you can't do is shut down.
No.
What you can't do is allow another team to just keep running up the score. I always said this as a player because we were on this end of the scoreboard a lot of times. You have to find a reason that you're playing, and it's not for yourself when you're playing a sport. You're playing a sport for you're playing for your town. You're playing for you're playing for your teammates that go to practice with you every day. So that in itself should give you a reason to just keep playing and keep going but it is hard in that situation as a player.
So in 6 games, the Tigers have only mustered 4 goals and have allowed 24. So that's why you see the record of 1-4-2. Something that they need to be more focused on. You can't tell me that we could not compete better with Archbold.
Yeah.
I think that after the second goal, we kind of got off of it a little bit, unfortunately. And Archbold's a good squad. They're coached very well.
They are.
They came here in a tough place to play because we always have the history of playing the tougher teams tough and getting wins. But then when we play teams that you think that we should be on the victory side, we struggle with.
Yep.
So we will go on to our next game this Thursday, the 12th, against Toledo Christian here. I think it's at 7 o'clock. Don't quote me on this, Tiger fans. And then Archbold, they will have Defiance at 11 a.m. on Saturday. So good luck to them the rest of the way. Stay healthy. And for myself, David Barrett, and Ian Gurney, everybody, Tiger fans, y'all have a good night, and on to the next.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. Support us, so please support them.